I'm legitimately surprised at how many white families currently own slave documents and they're just sitting in their home right now. My post yesterday only got about 200,000 views, but the comments are full of white Americans saying they have documents sitting in their homes that are slave records. But what's even more concerning is how violently opposed most of these people are to getting rid of any of these documents. Like, they don't even understand why I would even suggest they get rid of them. But the comments on my post yesterday are also full of comments explaining why people of color want and need these documents. Such as this comment. Seriously, go back to my post from yesterday and the comments are full of people of color saying stuff like this. White people have plenty of documentation on how our family got here, but the documents to help people of color find their family are sitting in your attic. Alright, so I'm going to show y'all something, but I need you to remember two things. One, I donated it to the Tennessee State Museum in 2019. And two, this has only been in my family since the 1980s. We are not the original owners of this. In the 1980s, my great-grandfather worked at a bookbinding company in Nashville, Tennessee. While working, he found a Wilson County record book from the 1830s. Because the record book was so old, he wanted to take the record book home, but his boss refused to let him. So instead, he cut a single page out of the book and framed it to preserve it. And this is the document. This is the bill of sale for an 8-year-old girl in Wilson County from 1837. And this still has the buyer's name on it, so somebody may be able to track down the family today. But here's what it says. December 3rd, 1836, $550 as full pay for a Negro girl aged about 8. And she is now the property of a Miss Mary Faulkner Deet. The Circuit Court of the County of Wilson warrant the Negro to be sound, healthy, and sensible, enslaved for life. It mentions $550 as sale in 1836, which in today's money is equivalent to about $15,000. And for $15,000, a child was owned for life. However, in this girl's specific case, she would have been 36 when the Civil War ended if she was still alive. Alright, so yesterday I posted, which was effectively the receipt of an 8-year-old girl that was bought in the 1830s. Then I got about a dozen comments from people saying, oh, my family has documents like this too. 1, that is horrifying. 2, you need to immediately donate that to a museum. And 3, before you donate it, make a TikTok showing what it is and explain what it says. So somebody suggested that a lot of white Americans that have slave record documents that have been passed down through their family may be hesitant to release these documents to the public based on fears of how the public will view them in the modern day. So if anybody has documents like this and you want to release them anonymously, I want you to email them to me. You don't have to give me your name or anything, just scan the document and send me the file. I'll put my email address in the comments. And then I'll make sure these documents become publicly available.
So I came by this video yesterday on TikTok, and I want to say, if you're white and your family have such records, please, I'm going to link all his information down below so you can send them to him. If you do not want to make it public yourself, you can scan them like he says and just mail them to him so he can make them public. Making these records and documents public is very important, very sacrosanct to the African American people. If these documents are made public like they should be, then African Americans will be able to find trace to who they are and where they are from. Identity is very important. We all should be able to know who we are as a people. It's not fair that documents and records that will be able to help them find who they are as a people and as individuals is just sitting in your house. Please, if you have these documents, make them public. If you can't make them public on your own, please find it in your heart to do so. I'm personally going to be monitoring his page. I've followed him on TikTok already. I followed him on Instagram. So when there's information as far, if someone reaches out to him and then they share a document, I'm going to make sure I share it here as well on the channel. The philosopher Socrates says, man, know thyself. He didn't say that for no reason. He said that because it's important that we all know who we are. If it's within our power to help people know who they are, their true identities, where they are from and their roots, let's not withhold this kind of information from them. although there is threat of his account getting banned by TikTok because he does a lot of good work like this, but we know how TikTok works. TikTok doesn't like when people are speaking about history, the history that we all need to know about and learn about. Those kind of content offends TikTok, and they get angry and they ban your account and they delete your account, which is weird because TikTok is Chinese owned, but I don't know why they're helping the white man do the white man's job. If you're a content creator as well here on YouTube or any other platform, I think we should also share this information so that those who don't know should know that these are documents that should be made public, so people that have such documents could be aware that okay, there's something like this going on. If they do not want to share it on their own, then they can find a way to send to someone who would be willing to share it. So let's get the word out there. So let's be hopeful, keeping our fingers crossed. People are going to be reaching out to him so he can share those documents, and or they are going to be making the documents public themselves. Thank you very much for watching. As we click off, let us not forget the information that was passed on this video. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.